What's up, race fans? Daniel, Blair, and Jim Holley of Race Day Live, presented by AMSOIL. This is the track feature from Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Jim, I got the sunglasses on. No storm coming through like last year. It's going to be a hot one.
Well, it will, and it's going to be a little bit windy. It'll probably be 90 degrees or so, a little bit of wind. That always presents a problem for the Dirtworks guys and the Feld track crew, and getting that moisture in, you know, to prepare the track so it's not a hard, dry, marbly track condition. Daniel, they didn't have this when I raced. They had it when you raced. You can better attest to how hard and dry it is out there and slippery, but you know, everyone's got to ride the same track.
Now, how difficult is for the track crew? All year long, they've been battling the weather, the ruts, the softness, completely different element. Now with the wind and the heat, it's getting the water down and keeping this thing moist. How difficult is that, though, as the night goes on?
Well, they're probably scratching their heads going, yeah, we battled the elements earlier in the season with, you know, the water that we had at those Anaheims, and now they're battling the elements, like you said, with the heat and the wind. It's just, you got to get the moisture in. They'll soak it tonight. They'll put a lot of water in it. Tomorrow during the day they'll put a water in, and hopefully, you know, when that track comes in, and hopefully we can get a little bit of moisture come up in those main events, we'll keep our fingers crossed.
How difficult is it as a rider when you start the night off? Pretty wet track. They're going to have to make it nice and wet for the heats, but then dry as the night goes on. It's going to be changing all night long. How difficult for a rider is that?
Well, and it's really hard for the riders in practice and qualifying because, hey, when do you put the water out there? Oh, you put it in for the B group, you put it in for the C group, you put it in for the A guys, and, you know, they flip-flop around, but they do such a great job. I mean, they try to make everything fair for the guys, but it's very difficult for the riders because you're talking the riders could have 6 to 8 different tracks out here. You know, they got that free practice, then they got the 2 qualifying sessions, they got the heat race, they got the semis, they got the last chance, the main event. The track will change each of those events.
Well, for Jim Holley and Daniel Blair, this is Race Day Live, presented by AMSOIL. This was our track feature.